Learning English can feel like a big challenge, especially when you're just starting. There are many things to remember: vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and so on. However, there is one simple and powerful method that can help you improve your English speaking quickly and effectively. This method is called shadowing. So, what is shadowing? Shadowing is when you listen to someone speak in English and then immediately repeat what they say. You try to copy their voice, speed, and emotions. Imagine that you are following them closely, just like a shadow. This is why it's called shadowing. The goal is not just to repeat the words, but to copy the way the speaker talks. By doing this, you can learn to speak more clearly, understand English better, and become more confident when talking in English. Why is shadowing such a good way to learn English? First, it helps you improve your pronunciation. When you try to mimic the way someone speaks, you learn how to pronounce words correctly. You also start to notice the rhythm of the language. English has a certain flow, and by shadowing, you start to pick up on that flow. You'll learn how words are connected and how to say sentences naturally, without thinking too much about it. Another important reason why shadowing works is that it helps with listening. When you shadow, you are listening very carefully to what the person says. This active listening helps you understand English better. Over time, you will get used to different accents and ways of speaking. You will find it easier to understand people when they speak to you in real life. Shadowing also helps with your confidence. When you hear someone speak English, it may sound fast or difficult at first. But when you practice shadowing, you get used to the pace of native speakers. Gradually, you will be able to speak at a faster pace too, and this will help you feel more comfortable in conversations. You won't be afraid to speak because you will feel that you know how to say things correctly. Let's talk about Anna, a young woman who loves reading and works in a bookstore. Anna is 22 years old and she lives in a small town with her mom and little brother. She loves books and spends her days at the bookstore, surrounded by stories. But while Anna loves reading, she has always been nervous about speaking English. She enjoys reading books in English, but speaking is a different challenge. She knows that in order to truly master English, she needs to practice speaking. This is where shadowing comes in. Anna's job at the bookstore gives her a lot of exposure to English books, and she starts to think about how she can improve her speaking skills. One day, Anna receives a message from her best friend, Maya. The message says, "Anna, I need you at the airport today. Can you meet me at 12 p.m., Terminal 3? This message is the start of an adventure that will test Anna's language skills in a real-life situation. Why should you use storytelling to learn English? Stories are an excellent way to learn a language because they help you understand how words and phrases are used in real conversations. Through stories, you can see how people talk in different situations. You also learn new vocabulary and sentence structures. When you practice shadowing with a story, you are not only learning new words, but you are also learning how to use them in the right way. This makes it easier to remember and use English in your own life. For Anna, storytelling is a key part of her language journey. The story of her trip to the airport will help her practice shadowing and improve her English as Anna shadows the speakers in the story. She will learn new words and phrases, practice her pronunciation, and get better at listening. This story will help her gain confidence in speaking and allow her to use English in real situations, just like in the story. Anna's experience shows how powerful the shadowing technique can be. It allows you to practice speaking in a fun and effective way. By shadowing, you can improve not only your speaking and listening skills, but also your confidence. The more you practice, the better you will become at speaking English naturally and comfortably. Shadowing is an excellent tool for anyone who wants to learn English, and it can help you achieve fluency faster than traditional methods. As you continue to practice shadowing, remember that it's not about being perfect right away. It's about improving little by little each day. Be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress. The more you shadow, the more natural speaking English will feel. You'll soon find that you're able to speak with confidence, just like a native speaker. So, start practicing today and watch your English skills grow. One rainy morning, Anna woke up to a message from her best friend, Maya. The message said, Anna, please come to the airport today. I need you at 12 p.m., Terminal 3. Anna was confused. She didn't know why Maya needed her at the airport, but the message sounded important. Maya didn't give any details, and when Anna tried to call her, her phone was off. Anna glanced at the clock. It was already 10 a.m., and she only had 2 hours to get ready. She quickly decided she had to go. She wasn't sure why Maya needed her, but she knew she couldn't waste any time. She put on a pair of jeans, grabbed a pink jacket, and took her umbrella. Before she left, she told her mom, "Mom, I need to go to the airport. Maya needs my help." Her mom looked worried, but nodded and said, "Be careful, Anna." The weather outside was cold and wet. Anna took the bus to the airport. As she stood in the crowded bus, she looked out the window at the grey sky. She saw planes flying in the distance and wondered what would happen once she arrived at the airport. The rain made the street slippery, and Anna could feel the tension building up inside her. She wasn't sure what awaited her, but she knew she had to get there as soon as possible. Finally, after what seemed like a long journey, Anna arrived at the airport. It was much bigger than she expected. The airport was loud, filled with people talking, running, and carrying luggage. Anna tried to stay calm and focused. She quickly looked around for Terminal 3, but it took her 10 minutes to find it. When she arrived, she was surprised to see that Maya wasn't there. Anna waited for a while, watching the clock tick by. 10 minutes passed, then 15, then 20 minutes. Still no Maya. Anna began to feel a bit nervous. Where could Maya be? Why hadn't she arrived at the terminal? Anna tried calling Maya again, but the phone went straight to voicemail. She felt confused and a little anxious. What should she do next? Just as she was about to give up, she noticed a girl sitting near the window, all alone. The girl was holding a suitcase, and she was crying. Anna's heart went out to her. Anna walked over slowly and asked, "Are you okay?" The girl looked up at Anna with red eyes, tears running down her cheeks. She replied, "I missed my flight." "I don't know what to do." Anna felt sympathy for the girl. She sat down next to her and said, "My name is Anna. Can I help you?" The girl introduced herself as Sarah. She explained that she had come to see her father, but because she was late, she had missed her flight. Anna could tell that Sarah was really upset. She gave Sarah a bottle of water from her bag to help calm her down. They sat together and talked. Sarah thanked Anna for being kind and said, "You're a good person." "Thank you." Just as they were chatting, Anna's phone rang. It was Maya. Anna quickly answered the call. "Maya, where are you?" "I'm at Terminal 3, Maya replied. "I've been waiting for you." "But oh no, I'm at Terminal 2. I'm here, and I'm scared. Please come quickly." Anna felt a rush of worrying. She said goodbye to Sarah and ran as fast as she could to Terminal 2. Her heart was racing, and she hoped everything would be okay. When Anna finally reached Terminal 2, she saw Maya sitting on the floor, looking scared and upset. Anna shouted, "Maya!" Maya looked up and immediately ran into Anna's arms. "Anna, I didn't know who to call. I'm so scared," Maya cried. "What happened?" Anna asked, holding Maya close. Maya's voice trembled as she explained, "I think someone is following me." Anna was shocked. "Who?" "Why would anyone follow you?" she asked. Maya explained, "I don't know. On the bus to the airport, I saw a man staring at me. When I got off the bus, he got off too. I tried to hide inside the airport, but I saw him again at the coffee shop. I'm scared, Anna." Anna looked around the terminal and asked Maya to point out the man. Maya quietly whispered, "That's him." She pointed to a man standing near the exit, looking at his phone. Anna could feel a chill in her hands. The man was wearing a black cap and a brown coat. He didn't seem to be doing anything suspicious, but Anna could see the fear in Maya's eyes. Anna knew she had to help her friend. "Stay here," Anna said firmly. "I'll go talk to him." But just as Anna began to walk toward the man, he looked up, noticed them, and quickly walked away. Anna and Maya both stood still and watched him disappear into the crowd. Maya looked at Anna and said, "Do you believe me now?" Anna nodded, her heart still racing. They both stood there for a few minutes, unsure of what to do next. Finally, Anna spoke. "Let's tell the airport police. They can help us." Together, they walked to the help desk and explained everything to the officer. The officer listened carefully and said, "Don't worry, we'll check the security cameras." Although they were still feeling uneasy, hearing the officer's words made them feel a little safer. Maya turned to Anna and smiled weakly. "I'm lucky to have you," she said. Anna smiled back and said, "Next time, tell me the right terminal." They both laughed. But deep down, Anna still felt that something wasn't quite right. Why was the man following Maya? Was it just a mistake, or was there something more to it? They decided it was best to leave the airport and head home. But Anna couldn't shake the feeling that they weren't completely safe yet. She knew they needed to be careful. Anna and Maya were both shaken by the experience at the airport, but they knew they had to stay calm and figure out what to do next. Anna had already helped Sarah, and now it was time to help Maya. As the two girls walked out of the terminal, Anna could still feel the tension in the air. Maya was still scared, and Anna didn't blame her. It wasn't every day that someone felt like they were being followed, especially in such a busy place like the airport. The rain had not stopped, and it was still coming down heavily. Anna opened her umbrella to shield herself and Maya from the wet weather. They made their way to the taxi stand and climbed into a cab, hoping to put the airport behind them. However, as they sat in the back of the taxi, Anna glanced out of the window and noticed something that made her heart race. There, under a tree, was the man with the black cap and brown coat. He was standing still, watching the taxi, and her stomach dropped. "He's still there," she whispered to Maya, feeling the fear rise inside her. Maya, who had also seen him, looked terrified. "Do you think he'll follow us?" she asked, her voice shaky. Anna wasn't sure what to say. "I don't know," she replied, "but we can't go home yet. We need to be smart." She turned to the taxi driver and said, "Please take us to the main city mall." "Not home." The driver nodded and changed direction. Anna tried to stay calm, but she couldn't stop looking behind her. She saw the black car turn onto the same road they were on. The man was driving it. It was clear that he was following them. Maya gasped, "That car ... it's behind us." Anna could feel the tension building. "Why is he doing this?" Maya asked, her voice full of fear. "I don't even know him." Anna didn't have an answer. She could only think about how to keep them safe. They reached the mall, which was large and crowded. The two girls quickly got out of the taxi and made their way inside, hoping that the busy environment would offer some protection. They walked quickly through the mall, checking behind them every few seconds. The man didn't stop. He had parked his car and was walking toward the mall entrance, following them. Anna felt a chill run down her spine. They couldn't keep running forever. They had to do something. They entered a shoe store and tried to hide behind the shelves, hoping that the man wouldn't spot them. But when they peeked out, they saw him walking past the store. He was still following them. "He's still coming," Maya said, her voice filled with fear. Anna grabbed Maya's hand. "We have to find a security guard. He can help us," she said, trying to stay calm. They quickly left the store and searched the mall for a security officer. They found one near the entrance and immediately approached him. "Sir," Anna said, "a man is following us. Please help." The security guard looked serious and asked them to point out the man. Anna and Maya pointed at the man who had been following them. The guard walked over to him and asked, "Sir, why are you following these girls?" The man looked surprised and said, "I'm not following them." "She's my sister," he pointed at Maya. "She's my sister," he repeated, his voice sounding defensive. Maya stepped back in shock. "What? You're lying," she shouted. The guard responded quickly, "You need to come with me." "Sir," the man tried to walk away, but two more security guards appeared and stopped him. The police were called, and Anna and Maya waited nervously in the mall. They were both scared, but they tried to stay calm. A kind lady brought them some tea while they waited for the police. Finally, the police arrived and asked Anna and Maya to explain what had happened. They listened carefully and took notes. After reviewing the mall's security cameras, an officer came back with more information. "You were right," the officer said. "The man was following you from the airport." Anna and Maya were shocked. "Why was he doing this?" Anna asked. The officer explained he had some photos of Maya on his phone. He also had her name and address. Anna and Maya were both stunned. Maya looked down, her face pale. "How could he have that?" she whispered. The officer continued, "We're still investigating, but we believe he might be a private detective. Someone may have hired him to follow you." Maya's face turned even paler. "No, it can't be him," she whispered, shaking her head. Anna looked at her, confused. "Who?" she asked. Maya looked down at the floor, and after a long pause, she said, "He's my ex-boyfriend. I broke up with him last month." "He's angry," the officer nodded. "That might be the reason." "We'll continue investigating." Maya started to cry. "I was so scared," she said softly, her voice trembling. Anna hugged her tightly. "It's okay, you're safe now," she whispered. A few hours later, the police let them go. They told the girls they would call them if they needed more information. As they left the mall, the rain had finally stopped, and the night felt calmer. But Anna and Maya both knew that they would never forget this experience. On the way home, they took another taxi. Maya rested her head on Anna's shoulder, looking tired but relieved. When they arrived home, Anna's mom was waiting for them at the door. She looked worried and asked, "Where have you girls been?" Anna smiled and hugged her mom. "We're okay, Mom. I'll tell you everything later," she said. That night, as Anna lay in bed, she couldn't stop thinking about what had happened. The message from Maya, the airport, the man following them, it all felt like a dream. But through it all, Anna had stayed calm and had helped her best friend. She was proud of how she handled the situation, even though it had been so scary. It was a day she would never forget, and the experience taught her something important. Sometimes, we face scary situations, but when we stay brave and help each other, good things come from it. Anna's day at the airport was a journey she would never forget. From the moment she received the mysterious message from her best friend, Maya, to the terrifying experience of feeling followed by a stranger, Anna had to stay calm and think quickly. She was faced with fear, uncertainty, and confusion, but she never gave up. When Maya needed help, Anna was there. She acted with kindness and courage, even when things seemed dangerous. The moment at the mall, when Anna and Maya decided to seek help from the security guard, was a turning point. It showed that when we face challenges in life, it's important to reach out for support when we need it. We don't have to face our fears alone. Whether it's asking for help, talking to someone, or taking action, support from others can make a huge difference. The story of Anna and Maya also teaches us about the power of staying calm in difficult situations. It's easy to panic when things go wrong, but Anna showed that by staying composed, we can think clearly and make better decisions. When we face fear or uncertainty, our response to the situation can define the outcome. Just like Anna, you can choose to stay calm, seek help, and trust that you will find a solution. The most important lesson from this story is about friendship and support. Anna's willingness to help Maya, even when she didn't know what was going on, highlights the importance of being there for each other. It also shows how language skills, like English, can help us connect with others and solve problems. Anna and Maya communicated with each other and with the authorities, and through their conversation, they found safety and resolution. Now, let's think about how you can apply this lesson to your life. Whether you're learning English or facing a challenge, remember that asking for help and staying calm are key to finding a solution. Just like Anna and Maya, you can overcome obstacles by supporting others and relying on your own inner strength. I want to congratulate you for improving your English listening skills by following Anna's story. By listening to and understanding this story, you have taken a big step toward becoming more confident in English. Keep practicing, keep learning, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself. Quiz question: what was the main reason Maya was scared at the airport? A. She missed her flight. B. She thought someone was following her. Please comment your answer or B below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more great content to help you learn English. Your support means a lot to us. If you enjoy the content, please consider donating to help us continue creating high-quality videos for you. We are working hard to bring you free and valuable resources to improve your English. Thank you for your support.